February 2025, as 2025 in general, seems to be a great month for gaming. So I want to talk to you guys about the games I'm going to play this month and also the ones I enjoyed from January and I'll keep probably playing in February still, and also how I'm going to bring these games and my opinions on these games on the channel soon. So first and foremost, let's start with Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, the remake that was just released by Xbox on Game Pass. It received a patch, as I suggested in my first impressions video, and I'm glad I did not complete it yet because I was also playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So now I'll be able to go back to it and play it properly. If you remember, I told you guys how the DLSS option was just basically not available into the options selection, and I'm also glad that I got that recorded on video in my first impressions video on the game. And second game I'm gonna play that is from January and I'm still gonna play into February. It's gonna be Final Fantasy VII Rebirth itself. Now, lastly, the third game I suggest you play for February is, of course, Dynasty Warriors Origins. Again, a release from January, but just in case you are gonna find it at a cheaper price. By the way, check link into the description for instant gaming. You support the channel and also find better prices. That is a fantastic game and, in my opinion, a game of the year contender already. Lastly, the last two games that from January I'm gonna bring into February for myself. The first one is actually a fan game, Pokemon Hack ROM. More specifically, it's called Pokemon Emerald Imperium. I still don't know if I want to play it on stream, soon coming back streaming on Twitch on my channel, or if I want to play it by myself and then talk to you guys about it, or both on YouTube. So we'll see. And second one that probably I'm not gonna play fully because I've already played it back on release on console, a game that released yesterday, January 30th, Spider-Man 2 PC version. I wanna play test it thanks to a friend, so no money spent, and see the differences in PC version and then give you guys a review and my thoughts on it. Spoiler alert, in my opinion, do not buy it. If you trust my words and want to see what I say about it more specifically, please wait for the review video coming up next week, the first week of February. And now let's start with the actual releases of February. Will be 4 games, of which I'm only gonna play 3 of them. So the first one is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 that comes out on February 4th. It is of course RPG, more classic RPG game with more action adventure elements, with a very story driven type of game. If you play the first one, you already know what it is about and you might have a lot of interest into it. I personally did enjoy some of the first title, but I did not enjoy how raw it was and how imprecise it was, honestly, and the setting was not honestly my favorite, and that is also why I'm not gonna bother with the second one. I saw the direction the studio is going towards, and in my opinion, they totally lost their originality. They totally lost the emotional impact of their first story. And also from other friends I have that do this as a job, gaming reviewers that I have friends in Italy, I personally do not like what I'm hearing from them and from their reviews already. So in my opinion, this can be a first skip of the month. If you do play it though, let me know how it is and maybe you can change my mind. I hardly doubt so, but let me know. Second one that I'm totally hyped for, and probably I'm only gonna try for now and not invest too many hours still, is gonna be Civilization 7 coming out on February 11th. Civilization, I don't think it needs any presentation for me. It's a strategy based game. You pick your civilization of choice and you basically play this huge game of Risk with of course all the power of PC and all the little nuances you can add. The thing I love the most about civilization games is building all the great structures in history and marvels of the world. But yeah, I will probably get it and play it and give you guys an impression video probably around release date, but I don't know if I'm gonna invest a substantial amount of hours right away because of 2 other games that are coming out in February and also the backlog I have from January still. So the third game and second game I'm actually gonna play, it's going to be Avowed, that comes out on February 18th because it also is included in Game Pass, and I have a Game Pass trial that I received for free until the end of February, until February 28th. So that works perfectly for me. So I can dedicate the last week of February before the big fat release I'm going to talk about soon to Avowed. So let's talk about it real quick, and also why I'm not going to bother with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. So they are virtually speaking the same genre, so classic RPG, Western type RPG, first person, and story driven, but Avowed has, of course, more fantasy elements. It supposedly should rival, in a sense, or compete with Bethesda, The Elder Scrolls series. Of course, that's a big ask from them, but again, The Outer Worlds has surprised us quite a lot with their sort of rivalry with Fallout, although it was not, of course, a one-to-one type of setting. So I'm totally interested in Avowed, and I want to give it a fair chance. And again, since I'm not gonna have to pay a single cent because it's in Game Pass day one, again, what an incredible thing it is being, like, lately I'm realizing how important Game Pass is, especially if I want to do this full time. I'm definitely gonna give it a fair shot and bring you guys my first impressions right on release date, probably the day after, just because I'm afraid of the file size. And then lastly, last game of February, I mean, except we're gonna get some surprises like Ninja Gaiden 2 Black we got in January, it's going to be Monster Hunter Wilds on February 28th. So yes, I'm gonna buy it in February and start playing it on February, but probably I'm gonna play it still in March, April, May, June, July, August, September, probably to the end, till the end of the year. I will be playing this game. So to describe to you guys what type of game it is, it's I would say an action RPG. This one is almost open world type of open map with seamless load times, or virtually like no loading times from the city center, the village, to the battlefield. It's a hunting type of game, as the name suggests. You hunt scaling monsters, so bigger and bigger and stronger and tougher monsters. You get their materials, craft your new weapons, new armor for yourself, new jewels. You get your whole skill set perfected, and then you go and hunt, and there's a variety of weapons, a variety of combinations you can do, items you can bring. It's a lot of fun. It is Capcom's best, and it's probably my favorite game of all time. As when it comes to pure gameplay, Monster Hunter has been my favorite since PlayStation 2, and since I discovered it when I was in elementary school on PlayStation 2 with a friend. So yeah, I'm not a new gen. I played through all the evolutions of Monster Hunter, for better or worse, and I'm absolutely loving this direction they're taking. Monster Hunter Wilds, I cannot wait to play. My first impressions are coming right away, and then I plan to do sort of series of videos where I talk to you guys about my journey as a hunter. I will play with a group of friends, so probably I'm gonna make some like fun montages about it and how, you know, goofy things that happens and also cool moments we're gonna share, sort of like a diary of a hunter. That's my idea for it. We'll see. But yeah, it comes out in February, but it's actually gonna be a March type of game, sadly. And I say sadly because I really want to play it. Oh, also it's gonna have a beta, actually 2 beta tests soon, so if you haven't played it at all, you can try it for free soon. I do not remember the dates specifically, so I'm gonna put them on video as an infographic right now. You're seeing them. If I remember well, it should be around February 7th for the very first one, and then mid-February for the second one. So anyways, you will have 2 good chances to test it. It is also a multiplayer game, so a co-op multiplayer game. So again, in my opinion, this has the chance to boom high like Monster Hunter Worlds did for Capcom, and I cannot wait to see that because Capcom totally deserves it lately. Definitely my favorite developers, or my favorite publishers, developers, etc. right now. So yeah, Monster Hunter Wilds is going to be probably also my game of the year, no doubt. So I cannot wait. And yeah, let me know what you think. I'm gonna leave you guys again links in the description for my Discord channel and also Instant Gaming page if you want to get any of these games at a discount and also support the channel. So in the meantime, take care of yourselves, stay healthy, and see you soon. Bye bye.